I'm at loss of words. Should I be nice? Should I be mean? Oh, then just don't know. How about this? Let's just say this. You didn't get 200 points, so don't plan on ever winning more than. I'll say you'll win 7, and you'll be 7-7 for the season. Donkey will be 7-7 for the year, unless he gets some good free agent moves going, or a good trade. Maybe you should trade Peyton Manning. I'll take him. Oh wait, no wait. I don't need him. I forgot. I got Colin Kaepernick, which I got in the 6th round, not the 1st round. You know why? Because there's a lot of good quarterbacks out there this year. I didn't need a great quarterback. I just need a good to above average quarterback, and I think I so far have gotten one. And that was a 6th round pick. So you know what I did with my first 2 picks? I got running backs. Those are needed in my league. You get points for carries. I don't know if you knew that. But let me go through this real quick, Donkey Boy. And the mob. Because the mob wants to defend you. Just because he's a Bronco fan. Which was a great game. I'm not going to take that away. I enjoyed watching that game. That was fun to watch. I wish Peyton Manning would have gone for the 8th touchdown. Maybe he's too classy. But I really wish he would have just took that 8th touchdown. He had 3 minutes to go down and get it. That would have been awesome. I love Peyton Manning. So, Donkey, I have one question for you. You played Kendall Wright and not Jordy Nelson. I know Jordy Nelson hasn't played all preseason, basically, but it's Jordy Nelson? You have to play him. And not Kendall Wright. You would have beat me if you played Jordy Nelson. I just wanted to rub a little salt in that wound there. Did you watch that game last night, or were you like, I don't even want to watch because you got Arian Foster and the Houston defense, so I know I'm going to lose. And oh yeah, you did. Because I had a team effort with Kaepernick, Forte, Foster, Eddie Lacy, Dez Bryant. Well, Dez Bryant was injured. Randall Cobb, Vernon Davis, my kicker, and my defense. All team effort. You, Peyton Manning, and Julius Thomas, and Reggie Wayne, and Frank Gore. Well, that's 4 people of the 9 people you start. The rest of your guys, 4 points, 3 points, 5 points, 4 points, 12 points by a running back. That's not going to cut it, man. You're going to have to hope Peyton scores 70 points every week for you to hopefully win 7+ games. Because if you don't, man, you're going to have a hard time, buddy. I'm having too much fun with this, Jared. Oh, man. You got to know that when I was watching that game last night, I was just like, oh, baby. Oh, baby. I wasn't expecting to win, personally. I really wasn't. I was thinking I was going to lose by like 15 points. This is like before, when you had the 102-0. I was like, oh, I'm done. I'm not going to win, but you're not going to score 200 points with that roster. I wasn't expecting to have a crazy game like that. Don't get me wrong, okay? But I got to move on. I got other teams to talk about besides you, okay? And me. By the way, I'm 1-0 and you're 0-1. Cardiac Kids got punked by the Devils. But the Devils team, that is a team that looks like it's going to be a tough one. I mean, Dwayne Bowe struggled, but I think he's got to pull it around. Reggie Bush looks like the real deal. Tom Brady, 31 points with the crappy team he's got right now. Ryan Matthews didn't have a great game, but that's not bad for a guy, a flex-type player. You know, that's a good flex number. And AP dominated. Larry Fitzgerald dominated. His kicker, Goskowski, dominated. Where the heck did Antonio Gates go? I mean, he was so good in preseason and disappeared to last night. But Cardiac Kids, you had a rough one. Marshawn Lynch didn't want to show up. Your quarterback stunk. Stunk. And then Eric Decker stunk. You had somebody on the bench, I think. Yeah, you had Hartline on the bench. Who would have thought that? So you really didn't. You could. Your lineup was what your lineup was going to be. You just had an unfortunate week, Cardiac man, and you got punked. So good win, Jim. Hawkeyes also got punked by the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers had a good all-around team effort again. You know, obviously you don't expect much from a kicker and a defense, 5 to 10 points, and that's what they got. And the rest of his team averaged 15 to 30 points. That's a good team effort, every one of them. Hawkeyes, you lost a running back, probably. And now you're down to one running back, literally. You're screwed. You might want to try and trade Brandon Marshall or Aaron Rodgers or Trent Richardson and get two crappy running backs or something. You might want to do something quick. Bad influence. Uh-oh, it's the mob. Time to talk about the mob. Bad influence mobbed the floor with you, buddy. 154 to 130. It's a good effort for the rookie. But there's something I need to tell you. Don't listen to your other person out there in Colorado about drafting. See, you got Ray Rice, and that's it. You have Ronnie Hillman or Mark Ingram, which got you nothing much. Now you might listen to me when I say running backs are important. Okay? So you got Drew Brees. He got you 35, but guess what? About every quarterback in this league got at least right around 30 to 35 points. Every one of them. So you tell me, are quarterbacks really that important? You just need a decent one. So, you got Ronnie Hillman, who got you not much. Ray Rice did good. Sidney Rice, can't really fault you for that. You figured he was the go-to guy, and he wasn't, obviously. The rest of your team just had mediocre games. So, you know, you tried. I hope you liked it. I hope you liked that little whooping you just took. You'll bounce back, just like the Jacksonville Jaguars will bounce back. Oh, wait. No, they're not going to bounce back. You'll bounce back just like the Oakland Raiders. No, Oakland's not going to bounce back. You'll bounce back like the New York Giants will bounce back. Wait. I don't know if they'll bounce back. They might. You will bounce back like, well, you'll just bounce back. Okay, buddy? All right. But good game, Mr. Mike O'Reilly. You put on a show with only scoring 5 points from Giovanni Bernard, which brings me to my next question. You won. Good job. I wish you lost. You know why? You started Giovanni Bernard and Vincent Brown. And sure, Vincent Brown looked to be the go-to guy. He's going to be real special this year, they say. But I don't care how special he is when you got Demaryius Thomas and Anquan Bolden and even Hakeem Nicks, and they're on your bench? What? What? I mean, what? I gotta say it again. What? How do you have all three of those guys on your bench? Obviously, you have to have one on your bench because you got Colston. You got to start Colston. I would have benched Hakeem Nicks at least. How do you bench Anquan Bolden, the only guy they got to throw to besides Vernon Davis? How do you bench Demaryius Thomas when he's their deep threat? Oh my gosh, Mike. Giovanni Bernard, he's like, we don't even know what he's going to do yet. You're lucky you didn't play me. I wish I played you instead. Actually, I'm glad I played the donkey. Got that 170-some point loss out of the way for him. It hurts when you score 170-some points and you lose. I know it'll happen to me eventually. Pink Taco and Dirty, Dirty, Dirty Sanchez. Congratulations, Matt. I'm pretty sure... Hold on a second. Hey, will you turn the water off outside? Sorry, I heard it beeping. Matt, did I not predict? Did I say? I'm pretty sure I'm predicting you to go pretty far again, right? Am I? Did I do that, Steven? No, maybe I didn't. Well, I might have. I don't know. I think I might have. Well, anyway, you beat the Pink Taco Pluggers. by what, 30, almost 30, pretty much 30. That was a good win. But there was something, I think it was you. Yeah, you. So I get to do the same thing I do to you that I just did to Mike. Let me ask you a quick question. Why would you start a number 2 to number 3 receiver on a team? Sure, they throw the ball. But why would you start him over a number 1 receiver on a team that is decently good on offense? You benched Deshaun Jackson, who had a great preseason. What? What? How do you bench Deshaun Jackson and start T.Y. Hilton? Are you trying to be like Mr. Prognosticator and beat the odds and look awesome? Well, it did not work, mister. You should have not played him and played Deshaun Jackson. You could have just whooped them even harder. But you're lucky you won again. Oh my gosh, this phone, I swear.
Call from Charlene Causey.
Charlene Causey. Okay. So, Pink Taco, you got a little work to do here, Bo. Oh, you got Julian Edelman on your team. Well, lucky you. Looks like you just... Oh, you got... Look at that. You got a handcuff. You have Danny Amendola and Julian Edelman. Nice handcuff. That's pretty smart. Because you're going to need him, aren't you? All right, I got to move on to the next one. Oh, my gosh. It's so cold in here. Oh, it's like so cold in here. Not. Last one, Biscuit Butt. I'm proud of you, buddy. Proud of you. Beat that big red Husker. Yeah. Down goes the big red. So your team really wasn't like superior. You got 100. You just picked the right team to play, buddy. You scored 145 points, and you would have lost to pretty much a lot of other teams. But you played the right team at the right time, and that's all that matters. You played a team that's pretty pathetic. I mean, if you look at it, the Mob would have beat Big Red. That's how bad Big Red is. Yeah, Matt Stafford had a good game. Mendenhall, no Sean Marino. Calvin Johnson, how did he only get 7 points? Now, he had a bad touchdown taken away from him. Well, that still would have only gave him like 14 points total if he had the touchdown. His bench didn't look good either. Man, Biscuit Butt, good win. You did it. I'm proud of you. Don't look for too many more of those, though. So, that's my recap on that. Let's move on. The Pick'ems. Hey, Donkey. You're carrying on like you did last year. I'm pretty sure you dominated the Pick'ems last year. And you are on top already with 13 good picks right. That is very impressive. Good job. I myself am pretty much near the bottom at 9. Good job for me. For the games next week, how about I do a little picking? I haven't done picking games in a while. Cardiac Kids is playing me. I think I gotta pick me. I'm gonna pick me. Hawkeye's playing Bad Influence. I will take Bad Influence. Bug Eaters versus Pink Taco. Bug Eaters. Devils versus Big Red. Well, that's a no-brainer. The Devils. Mob versus Biscuit Butt. I'll stick with my Biscuit Butt, buddy. That's right, I am. And the Donkey versus Dirty Sanchez. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with Donkey. I know. I'm all for you now. You're not playing me, so I can cheer for you now, Darren. So good luck to everyone, and to all a good night. I can't wait to see who wins all the blind bids for the first week of waiver wires. Don't forget, first come, first serve starts at 10:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Wednesdays. Take care, fellas.